Hey everyone, so I went down the rabbit hole of people also ask on Google, and trust me, it is exactly what Indian students are searching for before applying to Germany. Whether it is course, exams, PR, or jobs, I am breaking it down simply. Let's go question by question. Section 1: Costs, fees, and scholarships. Let's start with the first question. How much does it cost to study in Germany? Here is a good part. Tuition is mostly free at public universities, but you need around 11,904 euros to be precise in your blocked account for your visa. That's roughly about 10.7 lakh rupees. This does not include rent, food, or travel, and living costs can go up to 900 to 1700 euros per month depending on your city. So, yeah, Germany is affordable but not cheap. Plan your finances well. Can I study in Germany with 10 lakh rupees total? If you are frugal, maybe, but it will be tight because it's mostly a blocked account and you will still need funds for daily expenses unless you are earning while studying. Can I get a full scholarship? Definitely possible. That is the most well-known one. Also check Hendrik Buell, Erasmus Plus, and university level ones. But they are competitive. You need a strong academic profile and killer SOPs. Apply early and customize your SOP. Don't send in a one-size-fits-all essay. Moving on to Section 2, Exams and Eligibility. Question 1. Is IELTS mandatory? Yes. For English taught programs, aim for a 6.5 plus band score. And if you're going for a German taught program, you will need test DAF or DSH scores. Which exams are needed overall? Let's discuss that. Mostly just IELTS or TOEFL. However, some universities may ask for GRE or GMAT for masters. And now, Indian students must submit an APS certificate before a visa. This verifies your academics. A pro tip: apply for APS 6 to 8 weeks before applying to a university. Can I apply with 50% marks in 12th? Let's get to it. Not for public universities. You may need to do Student Colleague, a 1-year prep course. Some private universities may admit you, but they charge tuition. Don't lose hope, just research which path fits your academic background. Section 3. Family, funds, and sponsorship. Who can sponsor my education? Let's answer that. Well, some options are a blocked account, a formal sponsor in Germany, scholarship, or both. But remember, German consulates verify every document, so don't fake your finances. Can I bring my family? Yes, spouse and kids, but you must show additional funds and proof of stable housing. And at times, language proof may also be needed for spouses. Can my parents stay with me long term? Let's answer that now. Unfortunately, no. Parents can visit you on a short-term visa, but they can't live with you permanently. And if family is a major concern, plan visits around semester breaks. Section 4. Jobs, part-time, and post-study. Can I work while studying? Absolutely. Up to 20 hours per week during term, that's 120 full days or 240 half days a year. Oh, and internships tied to your degree don't count in this limit. What's the usual pay? On average, 10 to 15 euros per hour. From 2026, Germany's minimum wage goes up to 13.90 euros per hour. What about job opportunities after completing my degree in Germany? Let's discuss. STEM grads are in demand. IT, data, electrical and mechanical engineering. Healthcare is booming too. And after graduation, you get 18 months to find a job. Make most of it. What is the process of PR in Germany? With a blue card, you can apply for a PR in about 21 to 33 months. Without it, it might take 4 to 5 years. You will need German language skills till B1 level and social integration proof. Tip: start learning German during your course, it pays off big time. Section 5. Life in Germany and citizenship. Is Germany a good place to live? Yes. Safe, clean, efficient, and great healthcare. Student life is also lively, especially in Berlin, Munich, and Frankfurt. Moving on to the next question, which is, can I get a citizenship in Germany? A new law in 2025 allows dual citizenship. If integrated, you can apply for it in just 3 to 5 years. Are kids born in Germany automatically German? Only if at least one parent has lived there legally for 5+ years and has a permanent residency. So, no, being born in Germany doesn't automatically mean passport rights. What is red card visa in Germany? First of all, there is nothing known as red card visa in Germany for study or work purposes. This must be a confusion with other countries' systems or slang terms, perhaps. Let's address the final question: what is the new law in Germany 2025? The major new law expected in 2025 is the modernization of the German Citizenship Act, which aims to facilitate naturalization and generally permit dual citizenship. Also, potentially easier routes for skilled workers. Phew, that was a marathon, but I hope we have cleared up some of your biggest questions for studying in Germany 2026. So hit that like button, share this video with anyone who needs answers, and definitely subscribe for more such no-nonsense guides.